Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to 7 days of daily growth with it's week 2, y'all. Day 2. Let's get started. So on Mondays we affirm I can, I will, I am, I let go of, I release, affirm, believe it. So if you are just now watching this video today and you didn't watch last Monday, I'm going to give you the definition. I give you 10 affirmations, and then I give you weekly advice and share anything else that's on my mind. So let me get started. To affirm means to validate, confirm, to state positively, to show or express a strong belief in or dedication to something. In our case, on 7 days of daily growth with Nay, it's yourself. You're validating yourself, who you are, what you can do, confirming it, you putting it out there, you positive, nothing but positivity, and you showing and expressing a strong belief and dedication to yourself. You're dedicated to you, right? So say that. So I will overcome any obstacles put in front of me. I send love and healing to every organ of my body. I am doing the best I can. I am wonderful. I am at peace. I welcome the change to make a fresh start. Free will gives me the ability to choose. This strengthens my know-how about what brings me good news. I've done it before and I can do it again. That's one of my favorites. Besides, I am free. This one is my favorite. I've done it before and I can do it again. I am on this planet for a reason. I can create my own positive energy. I let go of the things that hold me back. I have a beautiful presence. So, yeah, quick story. So this morning, okay, so of course I went to bed late last night. And so I didn't do the video this morning. I'm doing it this afternoon when I got off work. I just got off. So, and when I don't, if I go to sleep after 1, like 1:15, 1:30, that's usually like my breaking point. Like that's my point where I do go to sleep now. It can be later, but that's the average right now. That's what I've been doing right here lately, 1:30. Definitely after 1. After 12 is just too much, but after 1 it's like, wow, Lanasia, really? But anyway, so went to bed late again. So after that, after going to bed after 1, that's what 4.5 hours really for me. So that's not enough for me. Like, I understand I might not get 8 hours when I'm trying to chase my dreams, but I know me. I burn out really quickly. I get tired really quickly. And so I have to at least do better than 4.5 hours, especially when I have the time to actually do it. I really can be asleep by at least 12. I just be up after that. And it's a habit that I need to break because I just, like, I don't have trouble going to sleep because when I go to sleep, I go to sleep all night long. I sleep really good. I sleep good every night. It's just that it's like, I don't know, maybe I need time before I even go to sleep. I don't know. But so I didn't do my video this morning. That's one. So I got extra sleep. But when my body need to sleep, it's gonna sleep. Whew, I can't help it. And so, especially when I know I got the time to sleep. And so, my tail washed my work clothes over the weekend. Forgot I had to dry them. Got up late. Well, I woke up on time. Was about to get dressed. I ain't had no work clothes. So I go in there, take a blue shirt because I got a blue work shirt and some dress pants out for work. Throw them in the dryer. Let them dry. Let my boss know. Actually, did I let my boss know? Yeah, I let my boss. No. Actually, I didn't let her know because I still would have been on time. Pull out the clothes, y'all. I pulled out the wrong blue shirt, so now I'm late this morning. So now I'm late to work. I was an hour late. Crazy. So I had to text my boss then because I was like, I won't gonna be there. It's about 9 because my shirt had to dry, and it still wasn't really dry. And instead of looking for the blue one, I just grabbed the green one because I'm like, I really grabbed the wrong shirt. So already I'm not ill, I'm not mad or anything, because that would be what I would have been. But I'm just like, it's Monday, I got all this stuff going on. It's like I'm a little defeated already. Like, I'm just over it already. But I'm not really showing it, but mentally in my head, I'm just like over it, like whatever. It's like whatever. But then I ended up reading my Bible, so I don't have to do that tonight. And I already meditated this morning. I don't have to do that. So I love that. What's one thing I did love? I was like, well, let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this. So yeah, I did that. So I was proud of myself for that. So then, moving forward, I got ready, headed to work. So, as I've already mentioned, this is helping me too. So I did affirmations this morning, and I didn't just do 10. I did 20. I did the ones from last week, and I did the ones from this week. And my affirmation list is so long that I don't know. I was telling myself that I could just do the same 10 the whole week until we switch over to the next week for myself. But then this morning, I ended up doing 20, like the ones from last week and this week. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I like the idea of just doing 10, the same 10 all week, because the list's so long, and I was doing it driving on the way to work. So I think that's a better idea, not to stress myself out. But I did my affirmations, and y'all, I felt so good afterwards. Like, I was like, okay, let's get this day done. Even though work is always easy, sometimes it can get a little, because them kids, y'all, but I love my kids, but it's like the sun was shining. It was just so beautiful to me. So those affirmations really helped me. And then I slid right into prayer. Prayed almost until I got to work. Oh, I thought my door was creaking open, because lately, y'all, when I go out to use the bathroom, the door, like last night I was here with myself and my door just shut. And then today when I was in the bathroom, it just shut. And I'm like, well, it's hot as F outside. The wind can't be doing that, but it could be the wind. Because the wind does do that sometimes when I got both the windows up. But I ain't felt no wind all day, so I don't know. But yeah. So I was thankful that I was able to brighten my mood. Even though I wasn't like just frustrated and irritated, I was over it. It was like, it's Monday. I wish I could just lay in bed all day. That was my mood. But once I got out, got in my car, headed to work, I got like a 15-minute drive. I was able to say 20 affirmations and pray. And my prayers are usually kind of lengthy. I try to cut them short so I can listen to some music. That's bad, but for real though, I try to go ahead and get it done because I love riding and listening to my music. So, and God, He know my heart. And God likes prayers to be straight to the point anyway, but I be having so much to say, so much to be thankful for, so many people to pray for. But I pray for everybody. I don't go naming a lot of people. I just say, bless y'all situation, show y'all love. That's what I asked Him to do for y'all, and protect y'all and stuff like that. So just this whole earth, this generation, everything, y'all. But anyway, and the one where I was like, I'm doing the best I can, and I am wonderful, I am at peace. That was just one affirmation, but it was all in one. So sometimes it's like that. You gotta say a lot. But my favorite. I've done it before and I can do it again. That's one of my favorites ever since I started my journey. Because sometimes, especially, life can get very stressful. It really can. It really, really can. And so sometimes you got to realize that you've already dealt with certain situations in your life before. So if you already did it one time, you can do it again. And that's something I had to keep beating in my head. So that's why that one is a favorite one for me. I did it before and I can do it again, because you really have to remind yourself that it's already been done. So why make it harder on yourself when you know you can do it? So you have to tell yourself that, And do I have another one? I can create my own positive energy. And that, I wanted to touch on that because that goes along with the story I just told y'all. How I just wanted to lay in my bed all day today. Just have a day, even though I couldn't, but I wish I could. That was like my mindset. That was my mood. I ended up creating my own positive energy just by saying, okay, I'm gonna say these affirmations. I'm gonna pray, and even though I prayed every morning, I was able to get out of that negative mood. I went into work ready to work. As soon as I walked through the door, one of my kids ran up to me and hugged me. Miss Nay, can I get in the door, y'all? Please. I welcome the chance to make a fresh start. I feel like this, and I'm only gonna say this is the last one. Maybe. I'm only speaking on this one because this week it goes along with my weekly advice and the move this week. You know how yesterday I said I'm releasing things that don't serve me, people, habits. Being able to say I welcome the chance to make a fresh start. That's something that I needed to say all week. You know what I'm saying? I welcome the chance to make a fresh start. You don't always have to stay the same, and don't ever make nobody feel bad because you're making changes in your life, especially good ones. That just means they're not for you. That means they don't want you to do better for yourself. That means they want you to stay the same. That means they ain't gonna never change no time soon. That also means that maybe you're that light for them to make them change, want to make a change, want to do better. Sometimes you have to be that light for other people. And they're going to either elevate or fall. Or stay the same, because, I don't wish nobody downfall, or either just stay the same. Never just stagnant, never going nowhere. So always, always, always welcome the chance to make a fresh start. If you get that opportunity, go for it. Do not be scared. Do not care what people think about you. We all got a past. I got a past. Somebody probably looking at this right now, talking junk. Oh, she used to. Oh, she. Guess what? For me, when it comes to my past, I don't never gotta speak on it. Ever, if I don't want to. Because I done talked to God about it. We done worked through everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. The mistakes, the pain, the loneliness, all of it. We done worked through all of it. Depression. Everything that I've ever been through that could have broke me, but didn't. When I started my life journey, I gave it to God because I had to move on. I don't have to sit here and say anything about my past if I didn't want to. Because first of all, so what? I'm human. We don't get a handbook to life. We were born into sin. And when your environment isn't perfect, you only know what you see sometimes. When you don't have a certain type of guidance in your life, you're going to follow behind whatever guidance you do get from somebody, that attention you do get from people. You know what I'm saying? The attention that you don't get from the people you're supposed to give it to, oh yeah. You're going to get it from somebody else. It don't matter if it's from a boy when you're young, friends, family, it don't matter. You're going to get the type of guidance that isn't the best. If you're not getting the right guidance from right at home, right in your environments, you're going to get negative guidance. You're going to get guided down the wrong path because you're with people that show you attention. You're with the person that shows you attention. They're giving you something you never had. They're making you feel included. So, of course, you're going to follow behind them or do what they say if you're following behind a boy. Because I've never been I've always had my own mind. Can't nobody tell me, anything I've ever done was my decision to make. Ain't nobody ever made me do anything I didn't want to do. That's what they think about me. But, yeah, all of that. So, in my opinion, as long as you done gave it to God, who cares? And eventually, hey, as I go up in life, you might know my whole story because Yeah, I got a lot planned for myself. So hey, it's not ever being ashamed. It just ain't people business. Especially if I'm not helping somebody else that needs it, that's been through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been that one. And y'all, you don't have to be either. Don't ever let nothing stop you from going after what you want to go after you. So what, you got to pass. So what, you ain't perfect. If you get a chance to make a new start, to do something different, do it. Do not care what nobody else say. And that's all I got to say on that. I am on this planet for a reason, and I didn't really expect to go through all these, and I'm not. But I am on this planet for a reason. Say that. You are here for a reason. You are here to do something, to make a contribution, whether it's big or small. You were created for a reason. So don't ever think less of yourself, that you're not worthy of something. Go after whatever you want to go after. It's your life. It's your life. Okay. I ain't gonna say no more. That's it. But I am gonna say them one more time. One more time. I just feel it in my heart to say these one more time. I will overcome any obstacles put in front of me. I send love and healing to every organ of my body. I am doing the best I can. I am wonderful. I am at peace. I welcome the change to make a fresh start. Free will gives me the ability to choose. This strengthens my know-how about what brings me good news. I've done it before, and I can do it again. Amen. I am on this planet for a reason. I can create my own positive energy. I let go of the things that hold me back. I have a beautiful presence. You have a beautiful presence. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. When you step into a room, when you come into a room, know that you have a beautiful presence. What that mean? What that post say? Act like God Himself put you in that room to shine, to be who you are. Hold your head up, wherever you at. Sometimes you gotta walk a room like you the only one in there. That it works for me. Sometimes I act like I don't see nobody when I walk in the room. That's just me, and it ain't it really ain't on no stuck up stuff. I'm just one of them people. Like, I don't go looking for nothing when I walk into a room. I just walk into the room. And I feel like when I walk into a room, it's filled. And that's just how I feel. You know, I mean, you have to feel that way about you. About yourself. You have to. Because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. That's one of my biggest things. I was always looking for that validation, especially from my parents. Like, I wanted to hear, I'm proud of you. You know, it's a lot nobody ever told me. So how can I even think I could tell myself those things? You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. That's that on that. But one thing about me though, I don't know. I've always had this confidence. Even if it hasn't been the strongest confidence in the world, like I'm growing into now, I've always had a certain confidence about myself that I love. Like, and that's a part of me just, and that's that. That's exactly what it is. That's me walking into the room like I don't see anybody. That's confidence to me. But I'm also like, I don't want anybody to be looking at me though, but I know people are going to be looking. So I'm like, just grace the room with your presence. So weekly advice, y'all. Weekly advice. No matter what, have the courage to keep moving forward. Probably a wrong time to turn that down, right? But keep moving forward. Keep going. Do not stop. Wherever you are in this season, wherever you are at right now, keep going. And I had to get a little louder because I heard, for some reason, I heard my best friend laughing, but I didn't hear her laughing. But I felt like I just knew she was about to laugh. It's like I heard that start and I was like, oh, she about to laugh. Let me talk a little louder. But keep going. Do not stop. Stop for what? Where you at? Look at all you have. Look where you coming from. Why would you stop now? Don't let nobody stop you from going nowhere you want to go. This is your life, yo. This is your life. Like, we were born alone and we're gonna die alone. So one thing about it, you gotta learn how to stand on your own. Yes, we do need people. Yes, we need love. We were put here to be married and have babies. We were put here to love one another. Put here to marry and have generations to come. A legacy. That's what we were put here for. But you have to know how to stand alone too. You have to know how to stand alone too. So look at where you at now and ask yourself, do I know how to stand alone? If I didn't have these people around me, if I didn't have this girlfriend or boyfriend, if I didn't have my fiance, my husband, my wife, would I be able to stand here alone? Would I be able to get myself through stuff alone? So when you answer that question, that's gonna let you need to know all you need to know right there. Because y'all, it's important to stand alone and come together. It's important to have that strength. Because a lot of us go through a lot of stuff alone. And that's okay. Because it takes only you to get you through what you're going through. Especially mentally. So you got to be strong enough for that. You got to be strong enough to get yourself through all that. And if anything is stopping you from being able to stand alone, move around. Because people can stop you from being able to stand alone. Because they want to have control over you. They want you to stay the same. They don't want you to move forward in your life. They're comfortable where they're at. And you're not. They're comfortable and you're not. And they're not understanding why you're so uncomfortable. So my advice this week is, if you have to, do whatever you gotta do to keep moving forward. Because if you got a mindset that wants more, that wants better, that sees a bigger picture, and the people around you do not, the relationship does not, keep going. Whatever that looks like for you, keep going. Because people got to understand, you got to be mentally okay to even rock with another person, to even have a healthy relationship. And that goes for friends, family, and romantic. I forgot where I was going with that, so that means I might need to be quiet. Woo! Seriously, that might mean I need to come talking too much. Woo! Anyway, keep moving forward, whatever that looks like for you. Don't let nobody stop you. It's a bigger picture out there for all of us. It's up to you to see it. It's up to you to want to see it. Another thing, mistakes. Not just wanting to change, but making mistakes. We tend to beat ourselves up when we make a mistake. When we do something we know we weren't supposed to do. When your head telling you, when your intuition saying, run, but your ego saying, just do it. and we just do it anyway. And then later, we beating ourselves down because we knew better in any situation, in any relationship. Another example, because I'm trying to keep it, so like with family, when you know you weren't supposed to be drinking, but you hang out with your family that drinks, and y'all drink, and you drink anyway, and then you feel bad and crazy in the morning, and you beat yourself up. It's just an example for like a family situation, because everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Anything else is like, you know. But don't beat yourself up. We all make mistakes. They are inevitable. As I mentioned earlier, we don't got a handbook to life. We don't get one in school when we 2 and 3. Yeah, we got the Bible, but that ain't something. That ain't something that families put number 1 in their lives, and they should start. It's a foundation, and it's real, for real. So I forgot where I was going again, but yeah, mistakes. We don't get a handbook, so don't beat yourself up. Just keep moving forward this week, y'all. Just keep going. Do not stop. What's next? Figure it out and go after that. Accomplish that. Make it a goal to never make the same mistakes again, because the mistakes we make are just lessons. And if we make the same mistakes over and over, that means we ain't learned the lesson. It could all be so simple. Lanasia, it could all be so simple. Why you don't ever listen? Why you ain't learned yet? I wouldn't answer myself when I'm on camera. Psych. One time I did answer myself though, y'all. And it really make you feel like you crazy. For real. I really thought I was crazy because I ain't never answered myself before. Yes, I talked to myself, but I ain't never answered myself. So I was a little thrown off by that. Like, I was like, no, that won't right, Lanasia. You ain't have to answer yourself. Like, come on now, what you doing? Are you okay? But yeah, keep going, keep it moving. I thought it was gonna rain tonight, but it's not, so I get to take my walk. But it's starting. No matter what, have the courage to keep moving forward, even if that means hurt, grief, sadness, tears. Sometimes, y'all, we gotta give bullets. Sometimes we are gonna hurt people. Like Gates said, I done took some bullets, gave some bullets. I'm retarded in war. I done took some bullets, gave some bullets. That's just the truth. Sometimes we gonna hurt somebody. I done hurt a couple of people. You feel me? I done made some mistakes and I done hurt a couple of people in my life. But I had to accept that as a human, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? As a grown woman, I had to accept that I played a part in certain things too. But I can't let that hold me back. That's why acceptance is so important. Reflection is so important. And if you can't be vulnerable with nobody else, I was able to be vulnerable with God about my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some stuff I ain't said sorry for yet. I don't know if I'm gonna ever. You know? I think it's okay to take some things to your grave. I don't know. That's just me. I'm sorry if that's bad, but I think that's okay sometimes. I know some people. Anyways, I think that's life. So again, if you gotta hurt somebody to move forward, No matter who it is, it could be anybody, because I don't want y'all to always think I'm talking romantic, because I'm not. Or even if you gotta leave a job, because I be trying to, you know, a variety of examples, because yeah, you might hurt them because they need you as an employee. Then they got to go hire somebody else, so that's hurting them. So it happens. You gotta do what you gotta do, especially if you know you are somewhere else, especially in your head. Like, get out y'all head and do what y'all gotta do to move forward. It's easy to say, so hard to do, because I still struggle with being in my head. But we gotta get out of our head and do what we gotta do out here. Focus. Truthfully, once you start to work on yourself as an individual and start operating out of love, just because that thing that you want is going to come back to you 10 times more and even healthier. We got to stop being stuck. We got to stop being stuck. Stuck in places, stuck in our minds. It's a whole world out there. We got it. It is so much easier said than done. Everything I say up here is so much easier said than done, but it can be done. Because this is what God wants for y'all. To live a peaceful, healthy life. To be free. I ain't gonna preach. I'm about to end this because I feel like it's long. But go after that beautiful life that you keep imagining. Stop being stuck and just go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You the reason I don't. Sorry. Okay, and that's how it be. I ain't been. I've been. Right, past the ride. And I'm just. Because I get lost in my thoughts and that's how y'all feel. I'm telling you, I feel ride away pain. I don't care. I love me some ride. For real. But this is me being me. I'm sorry if I do this sometimes, but I don't care. This is my channel. This is my YouTube channel. Okay, but anyways, keep going. You got to finish. You got to keep going. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let nobody stop you. You can get through anything in this life. Look back at your life and look at all the stuff you done been through this far. Write it down if you need to. Ain't you still standing? Ain't you still here? Ain't you still breathing? Stop stressing. Stop being stuck. And keep moving forward. Stop being scared. Have the courage to keep going. No matter what that looks like for you, keep going. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Because that's what I had to tell myself. Because I like to know. I like to know things. I'm going to pick you up at 7. Where we going? Why are we going there? What's there? I like to know how this movie gonna end. You can tell me, I'm gonna still watch it. I like to know. I don't know why. What's gonna happen? What we about to do? And it's crazy because I get on my kids 24/7 about this. Stop asking me what we about to do so I can explain it. Look at me. But hey, I like to know. I really, really do. And if I don't know, I'm gonna piece it together in my head. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. So I had to teach myself. Do not be afraid of the things you don't know. Don't be afraid of what's behind door number 2. When door number 1 closes, do not be afraid to find out what's behind door number 2. I need to hear that. Oh, I need to hear that. But I keep it all the way out with y'all. I really do. And truthfully, in certain situations in my life right now, I'm afraid to see what's behind door number 2. So if I was to break certain situations up right now in my life, I've been through door number 2 in certain situations in my life. And in other situations, I am so afraid of door number 2. Some situations, I'm already ready for door number 3. Other situations, all I'm doing is, door number 1 is closed, but all I'm doing is out here. Like, guess I'll stay here. No, I'm good. I wish I could get out there and run. But walking is good right now. But anyways, so if you're in that season, y'all, like I said, I needed to hear that. But I gotta be real with y'all and say I'm at a part of my life where I'm not ready to open up door number 2. But if you are, open it, kick it down, do what you gotta do, keep moving forward. Like, yes, I am moving forward, but in certain situations, yes, I'm taking my time. Yes, I feel like I still need to heal more in certain situations. Yes, I feel like it's stuff I got to release before I can move forward. So that's where I'm at. I just had to be honest with y'all. But if there's stuff you already released, let go of, and you're ready, go ahead and see what's behind door number 2. You might not know what's to come. It might be another lesson, or it might be a blessing. Either way, don't let it stop you from opening that door, from kicking it down. And if it's a lesson, don't let it stop you from learning the lesson and then actually learning from that lesson and applying it, so then you can be prepared and get ready for door number 3. See, me, I'm not ready to walk into door number 2 because I don't know if there's going to be a lesson or a blessing there. But I'm afraid that if it's a lesson that I got to learn again, I'm not ready for that. Truthfully, I'm not ready to learn another lesson. So I might be blocking my blessings the way I keep talking. But honestly, truthfully, I said that to keep it real with y'all. But, you know, that's why this week I'm letting a lot of things go, because I'm ready for door number 2. Well, I'm getting ready for door number 2. I'm scared of the unknown right now. But I'm just like, God, just let me keep working through this, and then I'm ready. And like I was saying, I was mentioning last week, he's not going to give you something that you're not ready for. He's not. That's just not what he's going to do. Because sometimes he only wants you. He don't want nobody else with you. He only wants you. When you step through that door, he only want to see you. So I think that's where I'm at with it. I think he only want to see me. So in certain situations, so I want none of my friends to be like, okay, no, not like, you know. But yeah, he only want to see me right now. So that was just the truth on that. But guys, really, like I said, if you ready, then he ready. He ready to give you what's next. Like, if you're ready to either see that lesson or blessing, like, you strong enough to say, okay, well, shoot, if it don't work out, at least I'm learning something. Do it still. Do it still. I'm nosy. Because you're ready, you're prepared. You're strong enough to be like, okay, well, if this is not a blessing behind door number 2, then at least I'm about to learn something. Let's see what I can learn. You know, you gotta have that mindset. You got to. You really do. And that's something I'm learning. Every failure, every lesson, every mistake is not a defeat. It doesn't mean your life is over. Keep going. Keep going. And I'm going to end this right here, right now, because I have to eat. I got to walk. Yoga, plank, prayer. I'm just telling y'all all my business, right? So I'm thankful that it's not, I was even like, you know, I'm going to just, because when I go walk, I walk out of my apartment place, and then I walk down the street all the way down there by the cute houses and stuff, nice little houses down there, townhouses and stuff. And then it's like a dead end, and it's like nothing but like woods, but it's like an open, it's kind of open, so it's like trees on each side, but it's like just a bunch of grass and probably water back there. And so I go, because I haven't been to the park in a while to stand in grass. So I start taking my Crocs off, and I started standing on the road. You know, I walk around a few times, I do a little stretching, you know, I just, you know, bend forward and stretch that out, and you know, I just, you know, do all this while I'm out there. You know, I just take a little twirl, you know, just feel the ground on my feet when I do that. So then I come back. So tonight I was like, well, I ain't gonna do that first. Well, I'm gonna do it, but I was like, I'm gonna keep it real quick because I'm really, really, really at least trying to be asleep by 11. But I give myself grace and be like 12 because I really do be getting stuff done to at least 12. But by 12:15, I'm normally done. So I need to be going to bed. And I don't. So I'm at least shoot for 11 tonight, but I doubt it. But we're going to see. We're going to see. I might do 11:30 because I already meditated and prayed this morning. So we're going to see. Y'all have a blessed night. I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you guys. Just be great. Thank y'all. We are on week 2, day 2. Glad to be here, continuing, moving forward.